This is Big Hawk. This is your brother, Big Hawk, the host of Street Talk, that Yonkers native, the brother that cares. As you can see the title, we don't talk about the homeless that much because we're not in this situation. Coming here, I seen a lot of stuff that I didn't really want to see as far as people either homeless and mentally ill, and homeless and drugged out. Um, Ever since COVID hit, the homeless situation is at an all-time high right now. It's very, very high. After the COVID situation hit America, then we had another problem. Now, after the COVID hit, hey, what's going on? We was getting hit with a lot of homeless to the point where people was dying and we had nowhere to put people because people was being shoved in meat trucks and trucks outside. Homeless people, had nowhere to be put. They probably was catching COVID, but nobody really thought about it. When the homeless situation got really bad, it got bad to the point where after the migrants came in, and for some reason they're sticking. Yeah, yes, everything did change, Matthew, after the COVID. They're sticking everything to the migrants. They're giving migrants everything. I mean, I'm hearing, that they're trying to give migrants like a retirement plan. They want to give migrants everything that they supposed to be giving Americans, but they giving it to the migrants. And I've been working as a public safety officer in the street in Manhattan for like 24 years. I work from 35th Street all the way up to Bryant Park. We run both parks with a partnership, and we run both parks. And homeless people, for some reason, are in the dark. They're being put to the side. They're being shoved to the back burner. And it's not just homeless. You have a lot of people that's the mentally ill, where people are forgetting about people that need medical attention, meaning mental wise, because they have nowhere to go. And they're acting out and they're causing problems. They're causing either harm to themselves or they're causing harm to other people. But for some reason, America is focused on this migrant situation. America is focused on giving them everything. I mean, they don't have to pay to go to college. They're going to be getting to go to college. They're giving them $25,000 towards either homes or business, which they're going to interview the Black American female that cried because she's a veteran and she busted behind to get $25,000 to start her own business. But she decided she wanted to walk away from that. So what she did, she said, I'm going to sell the business for the same price that I got it for. A migrant came up to her and said, listen, I'm a migrant. I'm illegal. And he told her, I'm an illegal alien. I'm not legal here. But the government is going to give me the $25,000 to buy your truck. Just give it to him. And he don't have to even pay that money back. So there's somebody and there's an agenda behind all this. They're giving everything to them. Money, loans. They're not even loans. They just giving stuff where they don't have to pay it back. So you got to ask yourself, whose hands is being greased? You know what I'm saying? Where's all this money all of a sudden coming from? What happened to when Mitch McConnell told America that they didn't have no more money to give stimulus checks? He specifically said that. What happened? What happened where Mitch McConnell told the Black American community, people that was fighting for reparations, but I already knew we wasn't gonna get it in the beginning. But they was fighting for reparations, said, "Oh, we have to check, and we don't owe y'all nothing, and this and that. And if we do owe y'all, we have to find out, and this and that, and the money's not there." But mysteriously, money just pops up out of nowhere, and it goes to the migrants. Like, you have to ask yourself, why is this happening? And the homeless situation right now in New York City is 450,000 plus so far in the city of Manhattan. 450,000 plus. And they said it's climbing even higher and higher. The homeless situation, and you walk on down the street and people are sleeping and right in front of people's stores. People are sleeping in people's backyards. People are sleeping in storeways. People are sleeping in alleys. People are sleeping on the curve. You walking over and people are making their own little boxes, cardboard boxes, using the boxes home. They have to go to the street to get mattresses. So people are sleeping everywhere. They're sleeping everywhere. Good morning, Helen. They're sleeping everywhere. So we have to figure out, why is this happening, and why are they so focused on the migrants but not American people? And what makes it even worse, you have Americans that's fighting Americans. Instead of sticking together and figuring out the situation, we have Americans fighting Americans. And at the end of the day, we're going to lose, because I'm telling you right now, I'm a big Trump supporter. Big. But what's going to happen, they're going to screw Donald Trump. They're going to put this lady in office, and then that's when the attacks are going to happen. My thing, they're setting us up for the kill, because if other countries don't respect Joe Biden, he's a male, he's a man, and they don't respect him. They don't care about Joe Biden. They don't respect him. They don't respect anything that comes out of Joe Biden's mouth. Kamala Harris, or Kamala, how you pronounce her name, was responsible for the borders. She's the vice president. The president gave her that responsibility, and she failed at the borders. So if she failed at the borders, how do you think she's going to run this country? Can somebody answer that question in the description box and right there? Can somebody answer that? She failed. She let all the people in. You don't know who's here right now. So if anything breaks out, we can get attacked from the inside. If Kamala Harris failed at the borders, how is she going to run the whole country of America? And a lot of people are voting for Kamala Harris for the wrong reason, and specifically the Black American community. She's not Black, but they keep calling her Black, so that's why they want her. That's number one. Number two, Black women feel some type of way because they want a dark-skinned person in there to run the country. They keep calling her Black. She's not Black, but they're going to keep calling her Black. So the Black females want to see a Black female run this country, but this Black female couldn't even take care of the borders. So how is she going to, supposed to be Black, run the country? I'm talking to the Black females if you're out there. I'm talking to y'all. She is going to send in the Tim. She is not. Yeah. I know she's not going to do the job, Helen. Because she couldn't even take care of running the borders. So how are you going to run the country? To me, this whole situation is just a show to see if a female of color can get to be the president. And the Black community is not taking this whole thing serious. She is bringing all of these ghetto people to all of her events, trying to represent for you. You're bringing all of these ghetto people in these events. This is what you're doing. You're bringing all of these ghetto people in your politician events. Meanwhile, the homeless situation in America, I don't know how much is in California, but I know the count in New York City is 450,000 plus. Then you got to go to tent city in California. I don't know how, I'm going to do my research on how much homeless people are out there. So you got California. I don't know what the rise in homeless over there. You got Chicago. I don't know what the rise in homeless over there. But New York City is 450,000 plus. That's how many people are homeless in New York City. Welfare is on the decline to being cut off. People's Social Security benefits are being cut to house the migrants. So you taking money out of people's hard-earned, checks that worked all their lives, and they can't see it because you want to give money to people that just walked here, that just walked into this country, and they getting everything. But I have to pay for school if I decided I want to go take a trade, or if I want to go to school for something, I have to pay for it. And I was born and raised right here. Right here, born and raised right here in America. So what's going on here, man? Whose hands is being greased, and why are specifically the migrants are being taken care of, and Americans are forgetting, and the homeless population is beyond recognition in triple digits? Every day I see a new homeless person a day coming to the park. You know how it is to see a homeless person walk in your park, and while everybody's sitting out having something to eat, they're waiting for you to finish and see if you're going to put some stuff in the garbage. And then when you put whatever in the garbage and you leave, they turn around and go in that garbage and they eat it. They eat it right there because they're so hungry. Or they panhandle. But this is what they'll wait. They'll sit there and they'll watch you eat. They'll watch you eat all majority of what you can't eat. You'll throw it away, and the homeless will come right there. They'll take it right in front of your face, and they'll start eating food and drinking soda and drinking water and iced coffee. Whatever you put in that garbage, they'll eat it. What's going on? Peace, Kareem. What's going on? So this is what's going on right now. It's 450,000 homeless people plus in New York City right now. And they can't get no type of service, no type of housing. But you mean to tell me that illegal aliens could just walk in here and get everything handed to them? Just like that. Just within the blink of an eye, they get everything. They get everything handed to them. And nobody says nothing because everybody's worrying about other social media bullcrap. Everybody's worrying about freaking all this other stupidness that has to do what's going on right now. Now, I'm looking on social media. Everybody's worrying about Vivica Fox. The hell with Vivica Fox, man. She's 6 years old. She has no children. Now she wants to settle down. And everybody's, Vivica Fox. Screw Vivica Fox. Let's talk about us, and let's talk about this election, and let's talk about the homeless situation, and let's talk about people losing their jobs. Why do we always have to be in these celebrities, businesses, and everybody? They have nothing to do with what's going on right now. If people had more compassion like I did, I think we could all pull together. But for me, working in the city for 24 years on the same job, seeing people, sleeping everywhere and eating out of garbage cans and have to go to the bathroom on the street, and you're smelling, you're smelling, and you're upset because you can't even take a shower. There's 2 places in Manhattan that you have to wait. It's only open twice a week where you can take a shower. Then you got to go to Port Authority or Grand Central Station or one of these places and sneak in there to try to wash your behind because you don't want to stink. Then you don't know, when's your next meal going to come. You don't know how you're going to sleep because if you sleep outside, it could be a rainstorm or a snowstorm. Now you're caught up in that. So being homeless, that's like the worst thing, man. Some people may have put themselves in it, but some people probably came to be homeless, just by, a bad situation. But everybody's talking about this Vivica Fox and all this other stupidness. that has nothing to do with how the American people are going to be. If this female gets in office and they decide that it's a female there, now we can flip on America. Now we can start war in America. Now we can have World War III in America. Because she can't run the country. I don't care. You can't tell me nothing. That female cannot run. She couldn't even take care of the borders. She's going to run the country, man. Are you serious? And then she's trying to, her whole thing is, of course it is. He's been had to go. Mayor Adams should have been never mayor in the first place. Mayor Adams should have never been mayor in the first place at all. It is his fault. It is his fault. Thank you. It is his fault. He should have never been mayor in the first. I told people, vote for Curtis Fox Lewa. He's a guardian angel. He knows the streets. Mayor Adams knows nothing about it. No, he should have been gone. He don't give a damn. He never gave a damn. Mayor Adams is always partying and hanging out. While Curtis is out there trying to, help people and shedding light on the migrant situation, because Curtis is doing that. He's doing that. Okay, that's what's going on. Good morning, brother. Curtis is out there. Curtis is out there. Curtis is putting himself into a lot of situations. He's out there talking about the migrant situation while Mayor Adams is somewhere partying and chilling. Thank you. I thank you for that, brother. This is what he's doing. Adams should have never been. He should. Yeah. Yes, Port Authority right now, terminal is crazy. Because they're sleeping right there. And then the sad thing about it is when it's time, for the people to come to work, they got to wake up. Now where they going to go now? Now they got to go straight back outside. They're kicking people out of Port Authority and Penn Station and Granson State. So where they going to go? Who cares about the homeless? Who? Everybody's talking all about everything else. Who cares about them? I tell you, go to Curtis Roxley's page and see him and a lot of us guardian angels going to feed his home people, man, talking to him. Why do you think a lot of people like Curtis, man? Why do you think a lot of these homeless people, they say, at least this guy ain't the mayor, but at least this guy, he cares about it. Where's Adams at, man? What happened to Adams, man? He's out there partying somewhere, chilling. Why Curtis goes from WABC Talk Radio, which you have to listen to, Sid Rosenberg, Curtis Roxley, all of them, Dominic, all of them are the best. WABC Talk Radio 77 is the best talk radio. Curtis leaves there, he goes and starts fighting for people, man. He goes to fight for people. He knows this whole migrant situation was wrong from the beginning. Yes. Curtis knows. Curtis goes out there, man, and feeds them. Yes, Curtis. Yes, Curtis is back. I've been a guardian angel from 1986 to now. I've been a New York City guardian angel for 38 years. I knew Curtis for 38 years. He goes out there and fights. I don't see Mayor Adams doing it, man. He's partying somewhere. He's chilling. I've been homeless before now. I have a room. Thank you. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to keep advocating for the homeless people. I'm going to keep advocating for homeless people, man. I'm going to push all the way for homeless people, man. I'm going to be advocating for homeless, mentally ill. I'm going to keep advocating. I'm advocating for the veterans too, man, because you're going to tell me there are veterans out there that's homeless, that forfeits country, but you won't give them a place to go, but you give it to people that don't belong here? What is it saying about America, man? What is that really saying about America? You fight for everybody else that don't belong here, but for people here, you can care a damn about. Well, I'm going to be an advocate for homeless people, veterans, and the mentally ill. And I'm going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until I see some results. I may be deceased before it happens, but I'm going to keep pushing for it. Y'all take it easy. Be safe. Be safe out there. I'm taking my behind to work, and I will. Yeah. Yes, one mistake, brother, and you could become homeless. Yes, one mistake, and you definitely to become homeless, man. Thank you and salute to everybody. I'm not gonna ask nobody no more to support my channel with Cash App and PayPal because somebody made a comment yesterday. Why am I begging? My thing is, if people want to do it, it's in my description box. You don't, just keep supporting me by watching my content. Thanks you and God bless.